Dear guy who just made my burrito, have you ever been to Earth? On Earth, we use the word burrito to describe a tortilla filled with things you eat. Pretty simple stuff, and I'm surprised you at least got that part right. My burrito was, in fact, filled with food. In this, you and I agree, and are friends. But this is also where my lifelong hatred begins for you, and anyone else whose brain has repeatedly been scrubbed with the same mixture of bleach and pop rocks as yours has. Because that should have killed you, but left you around long enough to do what you did to me today. Let me explain. You're an idiot. Let me further explain. Burritos are eaten from one end to the other, so that means when you assemble a burrito with motherfucking zones of ingredients going that direction, you create a disgusting experience for the burrito's end user. When you make a burrito, you should put the ingredients in layers lengthwise. That way, every bite has at least a fucking chance of getting at least 2 types of ingredients, and there's a little chance of becoming almost hopelessly trapped in a goddamn cilantro cavern. Have you ever eaten one of the things you make all fucking day? You should try one. They're pretty good when you're not fucking willing yourself through the fucking empire of sour cream only to end up in lettuce country. When you eat a burrito, you don't stand it up and bite down on it lengthwise like a fucking rancor. Humans can't usually dislocate their jaws, and I'm not a fucking pelican. But you must think that's how it's done, since that would be the only fucking way to take a bite of your crapstrosity and have it taste like a burrito. And guess what else, player? You probably can't guess anything, because I'm pretty sure you're just a mop with a hat on it that fell over and spilled some shit onto a tortilla. But just in case, here's what. Humans don't eat burritos like a fucking corn on the cob, like a fucking typewriter from one end to the other, a little at a time, and then ding, next line. But today, I wish I had tried that, because at least then, I would be able to eat some rice, then beans, then be all like, hey beans, I'll be right back, just going over here to the guacamole for a second. Nope. My experience was more like, hey beans, it's just going to be you and I for a minute until I can fucking excavate the rice from beneath you, but by then, you will be a fading memory. Oh hey, I was wrong, I'm in the fucking Cheezo-sphere. Now rice must be next. I hope it's not another fucking salsa pocket. You built this thing like a fucking pack of lifesavers. And don't even fucking think I'm about to open this shit up and re-engineer your nonsense 90 degrees. I already put a hole in it with my fucking mouth. Yeah, that's how I discovered you fucking suck at looking at things. I am not going to do a fucking tortilla origami to get this shit back together, only to end up with a burrito that's been shot in the gut and is bleeding your ineptitude. What's that? I should ask you to mix it up first next time? Is this Jamba Juice? I don't want to drink my fucking burrito through a bendy straw, and I don't want a pile of burrito soup in a flour can. I just want a burrito. In conclusion, you're the worst thing that has ever happened to the universe. You owe everyone everywhere an apology for this burrito abomination, and I hope your babies look like monkeys. Update for everyone who said, just eat it with a fork. A fucking fork? I didn't order the fucking burrito salad. If anyone ever handed me a burrito with a fork, they would be wearing a brand new burrito hat from my fall collection 10 seconds later. That's like buying a car and having them hand you a fucking wrench with the keys. Like, yeah, we know this motherfucker's going to explode and be spread across 8 lanes as soon as you hit the gas, but shit, we gave you a wrench, so be cool. Jesus already gave me 2 burrito forks. One at the end of each arm. They're called fucking hands. A fork? My God, I haven't cried since I was 6, but I'm fucking sobbing now. People eat burritos with forks? God is sorry he made us.
Explanation for anybody who's watching this and isn't one of us. I sent that in our group chat. It was a dramatic reading of the text post I sent, which was from, let's see, Tumblr user Intruding. It was randomly suggested to me on my Facebook feed, and it's the best thing I've ever been suggested on Facebook. Period. It's kind of died down now because it's been played a couple times, but that killed me when I read it.
As you
Anyway.
could clearly tell from his voice.
Yeah. Anyway. So did you want in on any fights today? We could try to do a roster rundown again.
Sure, let's see how that goes.
Alright, sure. Wait, no, not casual versus, I need private versus.
Because I wasn't doing anything.
Okay. I was wondering why I wasn't hearing any sound effects. Back on air. Let me pull up the stream on my phone so if anybody does comment something, I'll know.
You're wondering why you weren't hearing any "What I can do this."
Waiting for opponent versus private match. Circle, cancel. Tips. Gather your friends for a group battle tag battle and take on a high-powered combatant. Options. Combat breakdown. It's everything that's written on my screen except the things that are faded in the background.
Join. Retrieving invite data. Checking player status.
What is your status? I don't know.
I don't know.
Tips. Look to La Luna.
There is no La Luna, because there's no pit.
Correct. And no stage that includes the moon besides the pit. Oh boy, that ping is not inspiring.
That's not roster rundown favorable.
No, it's not. So, are we doing the random rule at the start?
Yes.
Alright. So, roster rundown. I've done this on my channel before, I think. Maybe it was on We Are Robots, but either way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Damn it.
Well.
So is this just not going to be possible for us?
I don't know, reset your game maybe. I mean, who knows. But I'll explain roster rundown while we're waiting on that anyway. Roster rundown is essentially, it's kind of what it sounds like, but if you've never heard of it, then it won't make much sense. So, character, or in this case, we've set the rule to random because we can play as a lot of the characters in the game, and it's more fun to see how that turns out. And we start with that character. Whoever wins gets to keep using that character and also is forced to. You have to keep using the character you last picked until you lose. But when you lose, you cannot use that character anymore. And we keep doing this until only one person has characters they can use anymore. They then win the roster rundown for that game. We've done this on Injustice 2. Did we do it on the first Injustice? I can't remember. I know we didn't record it. No, because we weren't
streaming at that point.
I know we didn't record it, but did we do it anyway?
We might have. Like, I don't know if we had the concept for that yet.
Well, regardless,
but like, if
I know we did it on MKX as well, and we didn't record that, but we did do that.
Well, okay. I know we've done it as early as MKX.
Yes. So we've been doing this a little while. We might end up doing it on other fighting games, but like we're not as good at other fighting games, I guess. So we're not really great at this one, but we're okay.
We're also, because we're like dum-dums that don't understand anything.
Hey, the ping looks a
we've
lot
been
better.
trying.
So.
We've been trying to get some emulation to work, and find a way to do this on older games.
Particularly Armageddon, but like, yeah.
Because that's the most interesting one.
That's the biggest one.
Yeah.
Okay, Scarlet, I can do that. Shiva. Now this is going to be interesting because as of right now, this is all the DLC we know that will come out, but you never know, we might get more.
Yep. Ah, damn
The
it.
ping looked good too. You try making a session.
Yep. If that doesn't work, then I don't know what to do.
I mean, I really want it to because I don't have any other ideas for this stream. Oh, there is one other thing. We could both try resetting our consoles after that, but I mean, that would mean I'd have you reset yours, and if that didn't work, I'd try mine, but yeah.
Well, let me try to make a session first.
Okay.
Not gonna work out, but we'll see.
Kombat League Season of the Aztec Army.
Sucks.
It does. Casual. Private. Rooms. Crossplay beta. So is that ever going to come out of beta then? Or is it just beta for this game and then they'll have it like official on the next game?
That's what I would assume.
Weird.
Because for some reason I feel like they're not gonna take the
Well, the thing
beta
is,
off of the title.
in the future, crossplay is either going to be,
Normalized.
well, it's going to be normalized because we're getting more and more of it as we go. But it's either going to be, when I get in here, do you want to random again, or do you want to go with what we got last?
I wonder if the randoming has an effect on it. I don't know how that would make sense, but let's try not randoming and see if that doesn't.
Okay. That doesn't make sense to me, but sure, whatever. Not liking that. Anyway. Crossplay is definitely becoming more normalized. Oh, Jesus. That lag is bad. But the thing is it's not like between consoles, the networks aren't working together all that much. It's more like individual games and game companies are making it happen. So like game companies, now you'll have to need your Uplay and your EA accounts and shit like that to be able to play with some of your friends if you want to do crossplay.
Right.
So I feel really strange about that.
From a different timeline.
Round one, fight!
Also, I have music turned off. Not that that matters, but now you know. Oh my god. And my battery level is low. Man, this was a great time to start streaming. Alright. I'm gonna reset the stream. And we'll reset our consoles and shit.
Alright.
Maybe I can get a little bit of a charge on my controller real quick, but probably not much. So I will see whoever is watching, nobody's watching right now besides me, but whoever wants to watch, and you in a moment, Scotty. So, alright.